Hi everyone, welcome to Club UX. In our last videos, we discussed about low fidelity prototypes and medium fidelity prototypes. We also discussed the types of low fidelity and medium fidelity prototypes. In this video, we are going to discuss about what are high fidelity prototypes and three types of high fidelity prototypes. So, whenever you have this idea of this new product or a service or a website or an application, you won't just go ahead and launch it in the market. You need to evaluate the idea on multiple aspects. Does the product solve the user problem? Does it score high on user desirability? Is it user friendly? Is it even viable for production? You need to create a visual representation of the idea and get the feedback on multiple aspects that we just spoke about. You need to get feedback from your team members, stakeholders, refine the idea, and most importantly, get the feedback from your target users. This is how you move from the low fidelity to medium fidelity to high fidelity and ultimately develop the product. This visual representation of the idea is called as prototype. Let's discuss about what are high fidelity prototypes. Fidelity in a prototype refers to the detailing and functionality that goes into a prototype. High fidelity prototypes are higher in detail and functionality. They are often mistaken as the final product. They are highly functional and engaging, but takes longer to build and are costly. Now let's discuss the three major types of high fidelity prototypes, starting with 3D printing. 3D printing is usually done whenever you are developing a physical product. 3D printing builds a three-dimensional physical object from a computer-aided design model. Physical goods are difficult to customize. However, with digital goods, customization becomes easy by just changing the model on the screen using digital modeling tools. In this form of prototyping, materials like liquid molecules, powdered grains are joined and solidified to create a 3D object. This is an example of a 3D printed prosthetic hand, which is made with the help of 3D printer. Then here you have an Audi RSQ which was made by rapid prototyping. And here you can see some examples of 3D printed enamel pottery and a 3D printed jet engine model. Next on the list is Wizard of Oz. It is a human-computer interaction but with a catch. The users interact with computer which is actually controlled by human in the backend. For the end user, front end is functional and automated, but back end is manual and hidden. Illusion of a functional product is created to test with user. The feedback is taken to make it fully functional. Classic example of Wizard of Oz is Zappos, which is an online shoe retailer which was bought by Amazon back in 2008 or 9 for more than $1 billion. The founder of Zappos, Nick, tested his assumption that people would be willing to buy shoes online without trying them. What he did that he went to the local stores, photographed shoes and then advertised them online. He created this website which looked functional, but actually he was the one who was controlling it on the back end. The customer had no idea that Nick did not have a single pair or shoe or that all the orders were processed manually. And then the best part is that all of the shoes that he was selling online were sold. And then they say the rest is history. Next we have UI mockups. UI mockups are the simulation of your finished product, which delivers the visual look of the product design. They contains more style and visual UI details which present a realistic model of what the final page or application looks like. Visual details such as colors, styles, graphics, typography, style buttons, text, etc. are used. Let me share you an example of one of the UI mockups that I created for one of my UX design project. So here you can see is that it would help you to understand and communicate what the final interface would look like. It also gives the stakeholders a chance to preview design and style choices before committing to building the app in a functional prototype. UI mockups are created after getting in-depth feedback on your paper prototypes and on your wireframes. Think of it just like that. Paper prototypes are just the rough visualization of your ideas. With wireframes, you give the skeletal framework, a structure to your paper prototypes. and you add bones, flesh and color to your skeletal framework with the help of your UI mockups. So guys, in this video we discussed about what are high fidelity prototypes. We discussed 3 major types of high fidelity prototypes. We have more videos on low fidelity and medium fidelity prototypes as well. Links are in the description box. You have any questions, then you can ask me in the comment section below. Do check out our website yukti.io for more and more articles on prototypes and UX design and UI. And make sure that you subscribe to my channel for more videos.